What is up, you guys? It's your girl Passion. Welcome back to my channel. Alright, y'all, please excuse the noise. I do have my air on because these lights are super hot. So if you hear that in the background, that's what that is. I have my AC on. So today's video, I'm going to be answering the few questions that I got from you guys. I'm tired of waiting. If you guys have some more, of course, I'll continue to do videos, Q&A videos. So I'm going to just start off. Now, these are from some of the comments and from Instagram. So number one is an update on Javon and how he's doing. If you guys don't know, Javon is my son. He's 8 years old. He's doing good. This is regarding like quarantine and stuff like that. So he's doing good. We've been doing like homework and stuff during the week. We just came from visiting my mother and my sister in LA. And that's about it. We've been doing pretty good. I've been trying to do things to keep him busy, stay focused, and want to do, you know, schoolwork and stuff like that, because it's kind of hard when you fall off from an everyday routine of getting up and stuff like that. And when I say every day, y'all know Monday through Friday for school and stuff like that, but it's kind of hard. So some days it's harder than others to get him to, you know, focus on his studies and stuff like that. But overall, he's doing good. Yeah, I would say that he pretty much is enjoying the time being out of school, y'all, to be honest, which probably every kid is at this point. Okay, so my next question is how COVID affected my work in healthcare. So if you guys don't know, I am a caregiver, so I do work in home. And the particular case that I was on at the time that all this happened, when it first happened, I kept going to work and stuff like that. But then so many other things happened, like the daycare closed. It was affecting the person that I was working with, their family and stuff like that. So for now, to be on the safe side, I just stopped going to work. I could go back to different cases, because when I pretty much make my own hours and schedule. Basically, it goes according to my availability. I can pick up a new case, deny a case, stuff like that. So that's basically what it is. So it's always cases out there that you can take. But again, like I said, I do work in people home, so it's like jeopardizing myself as well as my family and their family, because I'm not actually working at a facility. I'm going in and out of, you know, a household. So it has affected me more so by choice than by I can't work at all, if that makes sense, you know. And then sometimes as well with different cases, if you guys are familiar, if you do like in-home support or regular caregiving for agency and stuff like that, you would know that some places are so far to travel, it's not even worth it. So I would say that too as well. The offerings that I do get is not worth it, you know what I mean? So that's how I've been affected by that. I also got my CNA license, and I just recently finished for my HHA, which is a home health aide. I did that so I can work with people who are on hospice, you know, people who are passing away and things like that. I was offered a job at the hospital through my school, but it wasn't the right time for me, and that wasn't what I originally went to school for. I did not plan on going straight to the hospital with my CNA, so I declined because I feel like if it's not something that I want to do, I've been working for so many amount of years, you know, since I was a teenager, and I've had jobs that I did not like and I did not love, and I didn't put my best foot forward enough to me. If it's something I don't like, I made up in my mind, I'm not going to do it. So if that makes sense, y'all. Okay, so the next question is, how is my mom doing? So, again, if you guys don't know, my mother was diagnosed with ovarian cancer in 2018. I'm going to go into more detail starting out when we first found out all the things, all the steps and surgery and stuff like that. I'm going to go into more detail about that. But currently, right now, she's not doing that well. I try my best to see her as much as I can. When she does feel good enough, she tries to come to my house when she can. And like I said, we did just go and visit them. We visit with them for a little over a week and stuff. But in my eyes, and especially since I have more knowledge as far as in the healthcare setting, by going to school, and that was another reason why I wanted to go. I wanted to learn more, you know, about certain things I see my family go through, especially with my mom with cancer. Honestly, I just haven't really been, I've been mentioning it in my vlogs and videos and stuff. I just haven't been ready to really go into detail about the situation. Like, every day is something different, you know, and having a parent and watching them suffer, you know, and being the child, and just the up and down roller coasters, the back and forth in the hospital, sickness, and it's just crazy. So also, I don't want to share, you know, people's business who don't like to be on camera. If you guys don't know, sometimes I'm able to sneak my mom in the vlog. She's feeling good and she'll say hey to everybody and stuff like that. But she's not like the internet type of person. She doesn't have any social media or anything like that. So with her personal business, I only want to really talk about the effect that it has on me as her child, unless she gives me the okay to go into the absolute detail of everything. But like I said, once I'm ready to fully talk about it, because I'm still in my mind and my thoughts are not really clear, you know what I'm saying, about it yet. So yeah, so overall, she's here, God willing, but she's not in the best condition right now. Another question is, how is my grandmother doing? So my grandmother, I mentioned to her a few times. She is in a few of my vlogs. When I went down to LA, she came to visit. She lives in Atlanta, Georgia. She's doing good. Just right now, they're having a pollen attack and stuff like that. So the pollen out there has been eating her up, eyes all swollen and stuff like that. But we talk every day. Well, we text every day. Also, her and I are doing a apple cider vinegar gummies. We're trying those out. If you haven't seen that on one of my vlog videos, check that out. We're trying them out so far. I like them. So yeah, she's doing good, y'all. She's happy that she's able to get back and do her bike ride and stuff. My grandmother loves to like work out and stuff like that. Like, she's vegan, all that kind of stuff. So she's been riding her bike again since a few things have been opening back up. So yeah. Okay, so next question. This is a prison wife question, and the person asked, can you wear earrings? So I'm assuming they're talking about in regular visiting and in family visiting. And the question is, yes, you can wear earrings. Of course, I wouldn't say over exaggerate, you know what I mean? Like some big old hoop earrings, the biggest ones you can find or something like that. But yes, you can. I wear earrings, I wear hoops, I wear studs and stuff like that. Like I said, just don't overboard it, you know what I mean? But if you do have costume jewelry, I do have real jewelry, and sometimes I do wear costume hoop jewelry, earrings and stuff. So if you go through the metal detector, I just take them off. I'm not even sure if they really go off in there, but I just take them off because I don't know. I don't feel like going back and forth through the thing or whatever. But from my understanding, yes, you can wear earrings. And every time I go on a family visit, I've always had my earrings in. I don't know if I wore hoop earrings though, but it shouldn't be a problem. As long as it's a reasonable size. Okay, next question. Can you wear lace frontals? So, okay. So when I first started going to regular visiting, I was told like you can't wear weaves, you can't wear bobby pins, you can't wear, like when you do put a fake ponytail on, you wrap the weave hair around it and you use bobby pins to hold it down and stuff like that. I've always been told that you couldn't, so I never tried it personally myself, but I have seen other women with ponytails and wigs and stuff like that. And to my understanding, as far as family visiting, I was told by someone, but I have not tried myself, that you cannot wear anything that you can take off. So if it's noticeable, I would say to me, don't wear it. Like if it's a wig that it looks wiggy and you actually can remove it off of your head, because of course they would think you're trying to bring something in. I believe that's why they say that anyway. But I have wore a sew-in weave, so the track thing, they wasn't tripping. I did wear a sew-in. Some of my real hair was out in the front, so I don't know if that made a difference, that they thought whatever they thought, but I always see people with weaves and wigs as well. Going to a family visit, I haven't seen anyone wear a wig. I've seen them wear weaves to family visits. Also, it depends on the officer, who searches you and stuff like that, because some people will say you can wear certain clothing or take certain things in, and then some people say you can't. I would say check with your facility, but as long as it's not noticeable, like if I had a frontal, I would wear it. I would wear it, but I would make sure it's like stuck down to my head. You know what I mean? But I don't want to give nobody no bright ideas to be trying to do something they ain't supposed to do, trying to wear a wig in or anything like that. But I don't think that's why whoever asked that question is why they asked it. But I would say go for it. I don't think it's a problem as long as it's not those $10 wigs or something that you could tell, okay, that's a wig. No parting, you could tell it can come right off of your head. Other than that, I don't think they're a trip because I do see a lot of people wear wigs. And somebody else asked me, is that the reason why I only wear braids? I wear braids because it's more comfortable for me. Normally when I go see my husband, I wear braids, especially like in the summer. It be hot as heck where he is, like 10 times hotter than where I live. And you know what, you wanted your family busy, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, girl, I'm sweating my hair out because you can't bring no flat irons or nothing. Another thing, if you do wear a wig and you're trying to straighten your hair, you cannot bring any plug-up irons or anything like that, even the ones that go on the stove. You can't bring flat irons or curling rods or anything like that. So, yeah. Okay. So this is the last question. Okay, so hair growth secrets, y'all. I don't know. How can I say this? I don't really have any secrets. This is what I'm gonna say, because it's a lot of people who genetically have long hair. Like in my family, we have a nice braided hair. My sister's hair is long. My mom's hair was long before she cut it off. It's growing back and stuff like that. I would say the number one thing is to keep your hair healthy, because I would rather have healthy hair than lengthy hair, if that makes sense. If your hair is not healthy and you have length, you don't have anything, you know what I mean? So I use a mix and variety of different things, and how I get on the kick of knowing how to take care of my hair is my mom. My mom went to school to be a cosmetologist and stuff like that. So when I was younger, that's what I grew up watching her do, is hair and stuff like that, keeping it up, conditioning, deep conditioning, oiling your scalp. When I have braids, or when you guys have braids, oiling your scalp is very, very important. I grew up on the the Blue Magic coconut grease. I don't know how much it is now, but it's not that expensive. But that big old jar, I grew up on that, and I still do buy it and use it. I just started a few months ago using Wild Growth. I noticed that when I do have my braids, it makes my hair thicker. But it is a heavy oil, so I only use it at night and I don't use it every day. Recently, for this little spot right here, for you guys who don't know, I was burnt when I was like in the 8th grade. When I was in middle school, I went to the hair salon to get my hair done, and they burned my scalp, and it actually burnt my follicles. So my hair was like, not hair, it was my skin. It was no fuzz there or anything. So right now, you can see that it's actually some fuzz growing back in the front. So for the last few weeks, I've been using Wild Growth, and I'm going to say raw peppermint oil. I'm not for sure if that's what it's called, but I got it from a store called Whole Weedery, like a natural food store where you can get different oils and stuff like that. So the peppermint oil you can cook with. I use it to burn the oil for the smell and stuff like that. But I put a few drops of that in the Wild Growth, and I've been putting it on my little spot right here and massaging it in. I read up on peppermint, and they say the menthol from the peppermint is what stimulates the blood flow in your scalp, and I will say that that has been working. So those two mixtures together, they have been putting some fuzz back right here, y'all, because it was smooth. And I always talk about this spot. If you guys have been watching me for a while, you know I always talk about that spot. So it is working. But that'll be another video once I really see the progress. And I do that like every other night, doing that, and put a little right here. Also, I've used castor oil, Jamaican black castor oil, the original kind. I don't like the scent kind or anything like that, but I get that from the Whole Weedery store, the natural store. I do see it in the beauty supply. It's more like scented ones in the beauty supply though, but that does work. I only use that when I have braids. Like I said, it's just a mixture. deep conditioning. Sometimes, like when I straighten my hair, a cellophane is basically a color, what people will call dye, but it's not hair dye. It's the rinse color. I'll use the Adore or the old school Jazzy in the pink bottle, and I'll get the clear cellophane. And if you notice, after you dye your hair and you put cellophane on top of it, your hair is shiny. That shine is on there, and it's movable and stuff like that. So I will coat my hair from time to time when I feel like, when I do a deep condition or hot oil treatment on my scalp, I'll use that and it works wonders. But yeah, y'all, that's about it. Drinking a lot of water helps your hair grow as well. Like I said, for me, it's just more of maintaining the health of my hair for me. And right now I'm using for my curls, I use this after my curls is just like dried out. I'll just spray some of this on, you know, the days up until I do my whole style over again. Uncle Funky's daughter. I'm trying this out. This is my first time trying this. Well, I used it for a few days, but I'm just saying, like, I've never used the whole thing, and I know it works really, really good. And also, this is the gel that I use too. They have it at CVS. That's where I got it from, CVS. I freaking love this. This is my first time using this too. My mom has been using it since she's been growing her hair back, doing her little curls and stuff like that. I like this for curls. I love it. So that's good. If I didn't answer the question all the way, let me know. Send me some more questions. If you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. DM me some questions. I prefer for you guys to DM me the questions there. But if you don't follow me, that's okay. Just put it in the description box. Ask me the things that you want to ask me. I might answer them. I might not, depending on what it is. Because there's some people who is just like, you know, they not passion gang on here. But yeah, so I hope this answered you guys' questions. I like doing the Q&As. You know, I get into detail because I talk y'all ears off, okay? But anyways, y'all, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you already haven't. Hit that notification bell to be notified of all of your girls' uploads. And I will see y'all in another one. Hey, girl.
I had to let you know you're mine.